At the very end, I'm going to tell you what my trick is to stay motivated at home, and it's really kind of two tricks. All right. Hey, I'm Mark MCILYAR with Live Anabolic, and today I want to talk about how to stay motivated to work out at home. If you stick around to the end, I'm going to tell you my trick that I use to trick my brain into getting motivated to work out around the house. Okay, after thinking about this dilemma long and hard, I came up with a list of a bunch of different little things we can do to play tricks on our brain, basically, to help us get motivated to working out at home. Because honestly, guys, when I go to the gym to work out, I just naturally feed off the energy of all the other people, all the stuff that's kind of going on in the gym. And so that helps me stay motivated, right? Just walking in the place. But I work out at home a lot, all right? You know, this was the year of COVID, all right? You may be watching this years from now, but you know, they shut down all the gyms. We had to figure out really creative ways to work out at home and still build muscle and stay in shape. So anyway, these are some of the things that I came up with, and I want you guys to, you know, just write them down. Not everyone is going to be applicable to you, or it may not just kind of trigger the response, all right? But I guarantee you several of these things are. Number one, let's just start off. Set a goal, all right? So what kind of a goal? So a lot of you all are talking about weight loss goals. You want to lose a certain amount of pounds of fat. Some of you guys are trying to set strength goals or muscle building goals, okay? So it's going to be different from everybody. Some of you guys may even have a cardio type goal. You know, how fast you can run 2 miles or something along those lines, or how long you can get on a stationary bike and pedal at a certain RPM, all right? So it doesn't matter, but set a goal, write it down, and then as you work out at home over the coming weeks and months, kind of keep track of it, all right? Don't just have that initial goal. Have a little journal or a little log. It's real straightforward, guys. I've done it with a lot of the things I try to set goals on, and I put it on a Word spreadsheet, all right? And I put the date and my actual times or weights or whatever I was trying to accomplish. And I can kind of keep track, okay, of things and look and see when my personal records occurred. Anyway, goals are a great way to do it. Another thing is join an online group. All right, so it's always helpful to have other people around you to hold you accountable and to motivate you, but you know, you're at home. So how do you do that? Online. So we have some great groups here at Live Anabolic, some really cool guys, and it's not just Gary and myself that are kind of coaching and helping with the online group. It's all of you all who are members of the group. We're joining in. You're answering each other's questions. You're throwing up tips and tricks, and you're bouncing those ideas off of Gary and me, and it's really cool. And then the thing is, you know, some of you guys post pictures of yourself. Okay, that means there's other guys seeing your progress, and they're there to hold you accountable. They're there to pat you on the back when you're doing good. They are there to kick you in the ass when you need a little ass kicking. So groups are a great way to stay motivated when you try to work out at home. Another thing that you can do is just set a regular workout time or schedule, okay? Now I know some of you guys don't have that luxury, all right? Just kind of depends on what's going on in your life with your work and your family, etc. But some of you do, and if at all possible, try to get into a routine. Your body just naturally likes routines. I know mine does, okay? Now, you're gonna have to experiment, all right? I have figured out the hard way over many, many years that I'm not a morning workout person. I've tried sports in the morning, I've tried lifting weights in the morning, and it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I just suck at it, all right? So I can't work out before about 10:30 or 11 a.m., okay? Some people love working out in the morning. That's the only time they can do it. I don't care. Some people like working out at night. Just find a time, experiment, figure out what your body likes, and try to stick to it, because your body will get acclimated and it'll start kind of looking forward to working out. Another thing, guys, is try to keep it fun and varied and interesting, all right? So I know that's something that Gary and I do when we design, you know, multi-month workout programs for you guys. I'm always thinking of that. I don't want you all doing the same exercises over and over, week after week, month after month, because even if those exercises are fantastic for you, they just get boring. And when you get bored, you just don't stick with it. So if you're coming up with your own workout plans, or if you're picking different things off the internet to do, keep it varied, all right? Variety is the spice of life. I promise that will help you stick with it longer. This is another one that I can't believe it took me so long to figure out, guys. I've been working out for 38 years, okay? And not until just about 7 or 8 years ago did I figure out I need to wear headphones so I can listen to music. I'm not a big music guy, all right? So that may have been part of the problem. But as soon as I bought some headphones, and I have a little, workout music list, okay, a playlist, it really changed me. It made it so much easier. The workouts were not so much drudgery. And it changes your feeling of time. It kind of compresses things. So while you're resting in between sets, instead of just getting bored, twiddling your thumbs, especially at home, something's going on. You're listening to some music that you've picked that you like. And so it doesn't have to be headphones. You can turn on the stereo, whatever. But guys, just try it, all right? A lot of us older guys don't really get into this music stuff so much, but just give it a try. It's not expensive. See if music helps you. All right, this is another idea that's fantastic if you can pull it off. Most of you guys are not going to be able to do this, but at least try. Get a workout buddy. And that workout buddy could be your wife or your girlfriend. It doesn't matter. Just somebody there to work out with, somebody to push you, to count those reps, all right? To sweat with you, all right? To motivate you, all right? That's the energy that I'm talking about that I feed off with at the gym. Even if they're not working out with me, they're just working out around me, okay? And I promise if you can find somebody to do this with you, it will make a huge difference. All right, this is gonna sound really goofy, but I promise you do it and you'll thank me. Real straightforward. Just put your damn workout clothes on. I don't care how tired you are, how unmotivated you are. Go into the bedroom, change clothes, put your workout clothes on, and then you will have a completely different frame of mind. This happens to me a lot when I'm just dragging, I'm tired, I'm like, oh my God, I'm driving to the gym to work out. I don't want to work out. Just getting to the gym and going in the locker room and changing clothes, and I walk out. I'm not excited about it, all right? But guess what? I'm like 90% of the way there now, all right? So just put your damn clothes on, all right? Get out into your den or your bedroom, wherever you're working out, and just kind of go through the motions. Just do some little baby warm-up stuff. I don't care whether it's jumping jacks or some sit-ups. Doesn't matter. Do some stretching. Just once you get into that kind of frame of mind where you got your equipment on, you're ready to go, all right? I promise it'll make that next step of actually going through the effort of lifting the dumbbells or the resistance bands that much easier. Another idea, guys, is pick somebody to motivate you. And I don't mean necessarily a workout buddy, all right? Not somebody that you're necessarily going to communicate with, all right? Just pick somebody that you say, I want to be like that guy. And that is an achievable goal, okay? So don't pick Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? So pick somebody that you admire their physique or the way they look or their attitude, just kind of their overall healthy, all right, aura. Pick that person and keep them in your mind and just go, all right, that's my goal. That's what I'm slowly but surely working towards. I may never get there, but I don't care. That is the mountain I'm trying to climb. I'm trying to reach that goal, all right? It's very similar to picking a goal, all right? And now in my case, I've picked a 28-year-old friend of mine, all right? So I'm 58, he's 28. He's in the Marines, he's in great shape, and we got this kind of fun competition going back and forth. He doesn't even live in my city. I rarely see the guy, but we're constantly staying in touch with each other, and I use him as my motivation. All right, guys, this is gonna sound kind of obvious, but no excuses. You gotta stop with the excuses. No more procrastinating, all right? So you know what you're doing, all right? All right, and so all these excuses, all this procrastination makes it really hard to get motivated, especially, you know, when you're here at home, all right, working out, especially if you're by yourself. So guys, just say, I'm stopping all this BS today. No more procrastinating. I'm just going to start. All right, this ties into the first thing I said where, you know, you're setting a goal. But when you set a goal, you got to keep track of your progress, all right? So remember, all of you guys are going to have different goals. Some of you guys, it's about fat loss or just plain old weight loss. Some of you guys, it's about getting stronger or building muscle. So keep track. Now, don't do it every day, all right? Remember, things don't happen that quick. But you could do it maybe once a week, all right? At least twice a month, all right? Keep track, write it down. It's just, and it's a piece of paper, it's a Word document. I don't care how you keep track of it, but just make, you know, kind of keep track of the direction you're going, and don't let it bother you if you go backwards, all right? Because I go backwards all the time, all right? So you might add a little fat or you might get a little weaker. It doesn't matter. That's just the nature of life. It's always going to work that way. So another way to keep track of your progress is to take progress pictures, all right? And so just a real quick tip here with progress pics. Find some place in your house. Typically it's in your bathroom when you have good lighting, okay? Preferably overhead lighting, all right? And then take a picture in the exact same location with the exact same lighting, all right, with the same pose, straight on to the side, whatever you want to do, maybe both, all right, same place week after week, month after month. Because if you start taking pictures in all these different locations with different lighting, it's impossible to compare your pics, all right? They'll look different, all right? You may actually be leaner and have less fat, more muscle in one pic, but because the lighting's different, you may look worse than a previous pic. So same place every single time. Another thing, guys, is don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good, all right? So what I'm saying is don't let little setbacks stop you, okay? Don't let that kill your motivation, because I'm constantly having setbacks. I know you guys are too. And those setbacks could be injuries. It could be just getting sick, being really sick for a week or two, all right? It could be work related. You're just working crazy long hours, you just don't have time. You're traveling a lot. It could be some family problems. Doesn't matter. Don't let those setbacks stop you from your ultimate goal, your journey. Because remember, you know, you set a goal, once you get there, you don't stop. Okay, you set another goal and another goal and another goal. So this is just how we're going to live our lives forever. Okay, so anyway, we're all going to have setbacks. That cannot stop your journey. And then finally, all right, I told you at the very end, I'm going to tell you what my trick is to stay motivated at home, and it's really kind of two tricks. All right, the first thing is I have to turn off the TV, all right, and the computer and my phone. Three things. If I don't turn those off, I'm just going to be kind of, all right, I'm going to be getting on my phone. I'm going to be looking at the TV. I get distracted way too easy. All right. So turn all that crap off. And my second thing that I love, pre-workouts, guys. Take a pre-workout. If you've never taken a pre-workout, all right, I love these things. They kind of jazz you. Some of them have caffeine, some of them don't. You can experiment with what your body likes, okay? Really good pre-workouts have lots of other things in them besides just the stimulant, you know, to kind of wake you up and give you, you know, they have all kinds of goodies in there that make your blood vessels open up and make it easier to get the nutrients to your muscles, give you a bigger pump, blah, 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 blah. Just goes on and on, long list. So turn all the distractions off. Take a pre-workout, and that will really help you kind of snap to it and get alert, get focused, and it'll give you kind of more desire to work out. And then finally, come on, this ain't gonna happen overnight, guys, right? You've heard me say that before. You have to stick with it and never give up on yourself.